摊主要在这边限制8个钟头，他们拍照拍 video， it has been 2 penalty that we have received， so that's a tipping point 啦。做也是我们，输钱也是我们，对吗？连算了，我们就放弃了。
社企小贩中心争议不断，小贩又面临哪些难处？
Now, I think over 60% of our sales are using the 10% timber because it's all neighbors, right? And this 10% is absorbed 100% by hawkers, can reach out to hundreds of dollars a day.
有时候我也是会跟我的父母说，哇，很多人用这个 app discount， 他们才会跟我讲说，其实你不要这样想，因为是我们真的是你情我愿的。
益顺公园小贩中心是2017年开始启用的社企小贩中心，由本地餐饮集团 Timber 经营。早前，这个小贩中心的椰浆饭摊贩诺曼在脸书贴文表示，因为他怀孕40周的妻子作为摊主没有亲自出现在摊位，而受到环境局发出的警告。贴文一出，便引起广泛关注。
We have managed over the years to implement a system where we can manage the hawker center stalls without always being here. But we are still managing the stall via CCTVs, via system and all this. We are not separating, but the rule is being enforced as a broad brush. The main point is our business, and we should be able to manage it the best way we can.
同样的警告也成为益顺公园小贩中心利益摊主张玉轩在营业8年后无奈退场的主要原因之一。
伤心啦，真的不是因为我们伤心没有赚钱，就是我们伤心是因为我们 customer 嘛。The community we have built， 很多 HDB 都慢慢在有 coffee shop 的。Then after that post COVID 的时候，我们就感觉像生意变成很散，我们开始要去找办法去生存嘛，对吗？我就跟我的 partner 讲 ，OK， 没办法，你要在这边管了，那我还要去再找生意来补贴这个 Yishun Park Hawker Center 的摊位嘛。So 那时就刚好他们在抓紧这个东西的，摊主要在这边限制8个钟头，他们拍照拍 video，send email， 出 physical letter that saying that you are not there as required. It has been 2 penalty that we have received. So that's a tipping point 啦，我们就讲算了啦 ，since that 我们已经给你解释了，给你证据的，we are not subletting. You say no, so sorry, this is policy. 这个那个 rules, you need to follow it. If not, you just give up your stall 咯。
国家环境局规定，小贩摊位开档1天，摊主就需要亲自在摊位待上至少半天。这个条例适用于所有小贩，而并非只针对社企小贩。但因为社企小贩由不同业者管理，监督时的严格程度可能存在差异。社企小贩中心 Socially Conscious Enterprise Hawker Center 简称 SEHC 在本地123座小贩中心当中占16座。和由国家环境局和各市政理事会直接管理的多数小贩中心不同，社企小贩中心由秉持社会意识的私人业者负责管理。目前本地共有5家业者在经营。所有社企小贩都需要提供经济餐选项，一些小贩也得参与为食客提供5%或10%折扣的忠诚计划，费用由摊主全部承担。这样的规定也不同于一般的小贩中心。
I can agree with some of the budget meals, but it has to cater to specific customers. For now, anybody can buy the budget meal. Budget meals are not a profitable business. You can see now our surrounding is not busy. So that 10% is a way to attract customers to come to know Yishun Park Hawker Centers. We want to bear the cost as a marketing cost. But over the years, we felt that more and more of this 10% is eating into our profits because it's an absolute cost for us.
You say no, sorry, this is part of it. This is part of our program. We will not remove it. Naturally, to survive, to get back our profit, what we do? We put it back to the price.
我们有2间店，都是在 SEHC 里面，大约70到80%的顾客都是用这个 app， 所以影响是蛮大的。就是我们的收入是差不多要扣大约18%。签合同的时候，他们也是很明确的跟我们讲说，他们会有这个18%的优惠。我自己认为说是我们自己的决定啦，因为是我们真的是你情我愿的。
针对经营者为何不与摊贩共同承担提供给食客折扣的问题，联合早报询问了受访小贩所属的经营方平价集团和 Timber Plus Hawkers， 但双方对此都不愿做出回应。 在9月24日的国会上，永续发展与环境部也回应摊贩承担太多责任和成本的问题。
Today, value meals account for 5 to 20% of the number of meals a hawker sells. Okay, so the hawkers themselves, this is not expected to result in any business losses. Loyalty program pretty much benefits all parties in this situation. It benefits the stallholders because of increased footfall, operators stand to gain as well, and of course patrons stand to benefit from these discounts. The discounts are then borne by stallholders at the store level, and this will help to attract returning customers. Operators then invest in centralized systems, so in all the cases that we have seen across SEHCs that have operated such programs, the operator are the ones that develop and maintain these apps and publicity efforts.
社企小贩中心近年来引发不少争议，相关政府部门也曾在国会澄清建立这个模式的优势。
这个管理模式有不少的优点。第一 ，SEHC 营业者具备行业知识和经验，他们可以利用自己在餐饮业的专长，确保小贩中心具有活力。第二 ，SEHC 经营者可以通过自己在餐饮业的人脉，筛选和吸引小贩入驻。第三 ，SEHC 经营者可以协助摊主创新和适应行业的新趋势。
SEHC 是一个给很像我这种年轻人第一次没有做过小贩生意的，去那里做会比较轻松一点。SEHC 有 centralized 洗碗，传统的小贩中心就没有。从 POS machine 收钱要自己处理，甚至到洗档口还有洗碗都要自己处理，就是专心做生意就好。就是很多那些零零碎碎的东西，他们都不用太操心，他们可以在 SEHC 里面，有了一些经验了过后，才来自己发展，也是不错的一件事。因为我觉得那个 barrier to entry for 那个 traditional hawker center 是有点高。
社企小贩中心的经营者必须履行社会责任。根据他们和国家环境局之间的协议，经营者必须把赚取的至少1半利润重新投入小贩中心的运作中。
To be honest, yes. So they are doing their part in trying to bring people to the market on weekends. You've seen some of the weekend market for the children.
Marketing 他们有做过，就是来到我们的档口拍一些视频，然后放在小贩中心的那个荧幕上面。我也不懂它的实际的效果是多大，可是我有看到他们有在尽力了。
People always say， 合约是你们签的，为什么你们当时去签呢？对，就是我们去对那个好的方向去看嘛。签这东西哇还不错啊 ，loyalty program， 你知道 means like so cool right？QR payment， 这是很吸引人啊。But along the way， 你在做的时候，1年、2年、3年、4年，就感觉像这个东西不理想了。
We currently have 28 outlets around Singapore. A lot of people have been asking why I don't leave or why I just run away and do it privatized, right? I feel like I have a stake and have a say as a citizen and also as a third generation hawker to make hawkers better. Everybody wants to be successful, even hawkers. So we need to make the environment more conducive instead of being more restrictive with so much more rules.